Hey everybody, just a quick little clip from the PvP server. Me and Epson were mining very far away from the base, but we just came across this naturally generated cave, which apparently put a cave spider spawner directly over a lava pool. Which I think is absolutely funny. Now we don't need any more monster spawners at this point, but just look at that. That's just hilarious. I'll see you next time I find another highlight. Okay, another highlight. We just came from another mob spawner, and apparently the game decided to generate rails over lava. How much sense does this make? Okay, our base is now the coolest in my eyes because the game was broken creating it. Oh well. Man, maybe I'll just leave this recording on for a bit then. This mining is just wacky. No, actually I haven't seen a chest for a very long time. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to. So right now, yeah, just kind of exploring the place for minerals and... You know what? No, I'm exploring the place because I love exploring places. That's me. I'm Whip. I've always been an explorer, even in real life. You know, when I'm at home, I live next to a river, you see, and like... It's something like the boats used to dump their ballast out, like, on the shores kind of thing. So, like, you'll actually, if I walk down by this large sandbar that we call the point, I'll just be able to find, like, intact bottles from whatever age ago that they did that at, you know, or strange, you know, melted rocks or things. There also used to be a sawmill there, so there's also a whole bunch of like broken bricks and wood and things like that. It's just great. I even found some strange teeth, actually, come to think of it. I haven't got them checked out anywhere, but they were kind of like really large and square. I think somebody said they're possibly cows, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I've never really looked into it that much. I just like picking up really weird things. I was always a collector of things when I was a kid, you know. Maybe that's why I like this game a lot. Like, you know, I'd call it scavenging. Like, I'd find all this strange metal things, and then I'd, like, try to find ways to put them together. You know, play around with stuff you'd find. Why is there a jack... Oh my gosh. Jack-o'-lantern. I'm guessing that might have been, Epson. Or, oh, okay. Alright, if it was one of us, it's okay. As long as you know who it is. Oh, man! Looks like, yeah, I'm about to get cut off of playing the darn game. Because, yeah, somebody wants to restart updates. But hey, that's all part of the game, right? Everybody's got to update sometime. Alright, I'll be back. Hey guys, you're probably wondering why I'm recording in the dark. It turns out we found an unprotected base and raided the heck out of them. I mean, all of this used to be a farm. There was like a 50 chicken farm over there. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. Oh, now Fruit Master Flex wants us to fill it with obsidian. Basically what happened was Paper Dragon found a base by just wandering around the world, and we were like, oh sweet, a base, but we couldn't find it by digging all the way around. And then I just, you know, randomly searching around the overworld, tried to do F home, but I was like, oh, you can't teleport to your base when there are enemies nearby. So what happened was, oh man, this is so bad. This floor was all glowstone and lapis blocks. I stole the Chirp CD from a jukebox and their enchanting tables. It was crazy. Anyway, yeah, seeing as that how it was, I teleported Fruit to me, and he noticed their nameplates way under the ground. So, actually, their base was unprotected. We came down through the ceiling, dropped in. They didn't have any armor on, but they did have diamond swords. They also had poison, like, 5-minute potions, which was pretty epic, but, seeing as they didn't have any armor, and there were 6 of us, we slaughtered the entire place. Oh god, look at that. He's just putting obsidian on all those. I also took all their signs. Well, most of their signs. Let's just grab the other ones because I like signs. You can never deal with enough signs. Anyway, I do have to say, if this base, who apparently wasn't a faction and didn't protect it, does come and grief me back, I think we deserve it. Oh my god. Like, when it comes to raids, you know, I never thought that, you know, as far as the degree goes, there was a good way and a bad way to do that. Well, ever since people griefed me the bad way, and I was like, okay, I guess that means we're okay to grief people the bad way. Well, I think this was a group of 2. And look what we did to them. Like, there is no ground, there are no torches. He obsidian ties their chests. Oh man, Jacob's going to build a pity tree. I'll do this. It's funny, it's because it's not faction protected. We can just break and we don't take any damage at all. Heck, I can mine out their resources here and it doesn't even matter. Wow, it was awful. It was just awful what we did. So, hopefully most of their other supplies are in locket chests, because again, when it's PvP server, that's the only thing that's basically sacred, is that we can't touch those at all. Thank goodness, because otherwise, wow. And it's just kind of awful that Fruit just goes ahead and does thanks for the supplies and protects chests. Aw. Dude, I should remove the protected chests. I mean these furnaces that say our names, because he's... you know, when you get griefed by people, well, we don't want them to come after us right now. They don't know who we are. Well, yeah, we just... 5 guys show up in diamond armor because we were trying to grief a base, and we just... think they'll remember? That was over fast. Wow. Just wow. I already stopped off at home to grab supplies. That's why I'm almost out of food. Oh, Jacob, leave other stuff at home. Sure, he can go and hang out with those other guys if he wants to, really. This faction is full, and it even gets even fuller, but this was crazy. I suppose we should just go find more bases to raid, so... I'll go back to my own base, and, wow. Like, just, wow. The craziness that was. Just absolutely insane. If you're wondering why it looks different in here, by the way, we did move again, but, I like it. It looks pretty good. It's just, I'm not even familiar with it right now, so I get lost quite a bit. Okay, where's my room? I think it's through the vines? No, the vines are on glass. Okay. Yeah, it's in the back. Mine's in the back, right over here. Like, wow. Like, I've never gotten a record before, and to get one out of, a raid is just crazy. Like, you protect everything, but, like, if you have a jukebox and chirp, of course you want to use it. I'm glad they added those back to the game. Put on the victory music over here behind my bed, maybe. We'll hide it there. I don't even know if anyone's back to hear this. Man, that is awesome. Morality is a great question, though, guys. I'm going to be thinking about this for a while. I'm going to cut it here, though, because I got to go for right now, but I'll see you in the next little part of this faction's tale. Well, you know what? Right now, we've basically got this great negotiation going between 820's faction, Riptide, and W. Burkhart's faction, who, because they, basically, they have their home set in our base, and kinda were bugging us, And in fact, we're really upset about possibly getting griefed again. Enemy. What is their name again? Oh, yeah. Guys, I have some stuff with beats, but he covered my chest with private furnaces. It's F enemy ultimate again. Yeah, this is funny. Like this. Oh, excuse my language, but this is pretty hilarious. Irish. Man, they're so confused, but it's pretty hilarious because we just murdered them. Basically, I want to get back on Riptide's good side, so the only way to do that is to murder them again. I know, but this probably is not the best, you know, diplomatic choice, all things considered. But when people use tactics of, oh, I set home in your base, now please do stuff for me, I find it much more useful to backstab them when they don't expect it. Unfortunately, I really wouldn't want to be an enemy with anybody at this point. But, yeah. I'm going to put out the order. Okay, let's not grief them. But that was so funny. Because, well, everyone has no idea who real allies are. That was very strange, and nobody probably understands what happened there. But basically, I think everybody won a bit. All I know is I really don't want to be blackmailed anymore. And that's about it. We did end up killing people of Riptide, and that's unfortunate. Because Beats has been our friend a whole lot. Alright, guys. Let's move back to our base. There we go. Basically, all I wanted to let them know was that they really shouldn't do that. Alright. I don't really know what happened. You probably don't know what happened, but that was it. And apparently I can't teleport home because they're close by, but that's fine. I'll just walk away. Hello all my viewers, and I realized that last series of clips made absolutely no sense, and so to jump in, I'm going to make even less sense. I'm here farming XP. Fruitmaster Flex actually showed me this XP grinder to kill blazes here in the Nether. It's absolutely wonderful. Watch this. Yep, I only need to one-hit KO them now. I've only really done this about 4 times, really, sessions. And out of all those 4 times, I've made about 3 stacks of blaze rods. Pretty intense, eh? Anyway, I'll tell you, not only was the last while on PvP server really disjointed, but seriously though, we've been raided quite a bit, and I don't even have footage of it, but here's a picture that they're spreading around. There you go, yeah, we've been raided quite often by, possibly the same team over and over again. Yeah, we moved about 4 different times, we've got a different base now, and there's a heck of a lot of user drama around it too, which is really lame. I mean, I liked PvP better when it was survival, you know? It was like, it was scary, it was new, it was weird. Now it's like, oh, we've got a faction, we've got people to manage, we've got drama coming around, we've got people in the faction not liking each other, we've got people outside of the faction mocking and taunting us, we got us raiding people like mad because we get raided too. And I wonder how fair everything is, and really, I don't know if anybody else really cares about how fair things are, because that's how I am, you know? I question things. It's always important to question absolutely everything. And people do make a bit of a big deal about things sometimes, but I think it's a good question to consider. You know, how right is everything that we do over here? Just like these blazes being crushed at about one heart of their life. Is it about right that we steal everything from people? I don't know. I'm probably just gonna head back to the base soon, see what I can enchant. Alright, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, let's do F home. And I'll show you around the new base, I guess. Oh, I can't. Well, the best way to do that is do spawn. And then do F home. And that'll teleport us all the way back to our house. Now, I've been XP grinding for a while and building things here and there. I actually built a fleecy box, just like outside of Vex map. But it was destroyed. Well, no, I destroyed it before people could raid us, so I have yet to build it again. But I really want to, just as a tribute to those guys doing all the super hostile Race for the Wool maps, because I love those. And I think they should all get more attention. So seriously, just look it up sometime on YouTube. The Vex, that's V-E-C-H, yeah, his super hostile Race for the Wool maps. Check them out. There's lots of footage on YouTube right now, and they are great Let's Plays. All of them, actually, I think. Alright, so let's see what we can enchant today. How about this new... No, not an iron pickaxe. That's a terrible idea. Since I haven't gotten any new materials, let's go back to home, too. Okay, here I am. The fleecy box was actually down there in that hidden area. It was hidden when I do this. See? Because who looks behind an iron block, right? Anyway. Let's see what we have here. I've got some spare kits. No, let's just try to enchant a diamond sword. That's all I need to do. Because really, when it comes to raiding and things, I'm trying to get a good selection of swords up. Level 24 got me a Sharpness 3, Fire Aspect 2, so I'm really hoping to get something like that again. I'm level 22 right now. Let's see what it gives me. I think the more text it has, the better it is, so let's look around for a better enchant. There we go. 20, 22... 11. That's a lot of text for 11, but that's probably something lame, like Bane of Arthur. Oh, there was something there. That one might be good. Actually, that seems to have the word D-E-S-T-R-O-Y. Destroy Cloyer. Fnaffle. Fnaffle Destroy Clunner. Does that sound like a good enchantment? I'm guessing that's another Bane of Arthropod, so no thanks. Man, it looks like I would have had a good one for level 27. 21. That looks like it might be Sharpness Knockback. Let's take that. Fire Aspect 1. Yeah, that's not really a keeper. That's really too bad. Man, I screwed that up royally, didn't I? Oh well. I might as well just come in here and pop that back in my chest. It'll have its uses, I guess, but wow, there's such a difference between level 24 and 26. I'm kind of sad right now because we've moved the base so many times, it doesn't even feel like my faction anymore, and I'll tell you why, because I haven't built anything here yet. Because feels like there's no point. Somebody's just going to come around and we're going to have to rebuild it again. I mean, I appreciate everything that they do. It was Nat that started it. I was going to build something down here, guys, just because. But that's bedrock level, right? I mean, I could put a home in there, but like I said, it feels a little weird and off. So for right now, I'm just gonna go back to my home 3 and go XP farm for some more blazes. Yeah. You know what? This isn't the best footage for an episode, actually, so I'm not gonna do that right now. Can I do home 2 while in the nether? Here we are again. Back in my little home. Here, I'll take you around the base. It got pretty broken again. Which is what I'm slightly sad about, because, See, look, people have pillared up through the middle. That was all nice and redstoned up before, and now it's all broken. It's kind of sad, really. But, you know, what can I say? That's how PvP goes, I guess. People come and steal everything you have, and then run away, etc. I don't know. It's kind of sad, because it's almost like the game has changed too much. Like, I liked it when it was just run around on my own. Now I've got... I don't know. And if I left the faction, they'd all freak out, wouldn't they? Really too bad. Because they don't understand it, I don't think. They just don't understand that, you know. Come here, you. Meet my looting 3 sword. I think Fruit gave me that. Oh well. Here I am getting spammed by some random guy because he thinks he's cool. But you know what? If I saw somebody spamming other people in the instant messages, it'd be good. So kick Sam44 for don't spam, please. Why didn't it go through? I guess he left. Friggin' coward. Spams me and runs away. Oh, what's that? There's another fortress at -1,000,000. Yeah, I bet that exists. That definitely sounds like a scam. Look at that, I've already got 13 arrows and I've only killed 2 skeletons. It's crazy. I guess this is the skeleton farm. Or what's left of it. I almost like this random broken base better than the other one, you know? Like, why build things in the new base when I can build them here? I mean, obviously it's been griefed and ruined, but... all my stuff's in the chest. I think that's almost what my plan is going to be. I'm gonna stay here, and everyone else can kind of live in the other one. Why not? I don't see why not. The rest of my faction can survive without me. All stuck up on arrows. I've always kind of liked being a hermit anyway. It was a bit backwards to have a faction, wasn't it? Well, it was fun figuring out what it was like. I don't know. Crazy things that go through a guy's head. I'm gonna keep the diamond pickaxe, but I don't need this many place rods. There we go. Why is there cobble? I don't need cobble. Well, everybody, we'll see how the rest of these videos go. I kind of like living in this small wilderness area. If I get griefed, it doesn't matter. Is there anything in that chest? No, it's empty. Let's just fill it with cobble then. That'll be a good... that'll be a good decision maker. Like, if I get griefed, you know, if that chest is empty, then I'll know that it's not safe here anymore. But I've always liked this area, so what can I say? Of course I don't want to leave. Oh, and did I mention, when we raided those other guys and I felt bad about it, I got Chirp and a jukebox. I guess they added all the CDs to the game after all, you know? Apparently it's, you know, the same method. You know, skeleton kills a creeper, that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I guess I'll see you next time on the PvP episode, and we'll see what happens. But those have been the highlights for the last little while, and thanks for watching. I feel weird living here, but it don't matter. See ya.